I'm just filling the time that's not even existing.
All right.
This time doesn't exist.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to Steve and Steven. I'm Steve.
I'm Steven.
And last night before I fell asleep, I was falling in and out of sleep, and this vision came to me, and I thought it would be really funny. So this morning, I put this together, and I'll just let you decide what you think of it. Yes. And you viewers will see it.
In no way. I am not bipolar. I'm not in some kind of episode, but I may be slightly autistic, like Rain Man. And that's part of my superpower.
So, like, do you ever have dreams and you're like, this is like so awesome? Like when I do this in the real world, it's going to be so incredible.
Yeah.
I've done that a few times and it's never been nearly as cool as I thought it was in my dream. Mm-hmm. So once I made this, I was like, all right. But I guess it's kind of funny. Like you just replace the beginning of that song with Kanye saying that.
I liked it.
Thanks.
So
I feel like only
a vision of this.
Yes.
Idea.
Only the.
Is that our new intro?
Maybe just for that episode. I used to before, like when I had my computer that has shat out on me, I used to like make unique opens for every single episode. So I'd eventually like to get back into it.
Well, I thought that was really sweet. It was a nice tribute to Kanye.
Yeah.
In the garden.
His latest soundbite. So where do we begin? We've got a lot of stuff to talk about.
Oh yeah, I've got so much stuff written down.
I know, dude. I'll let you sort through your stacks that you've got.
Yeah.
You do the Jerry Seinfeld, the yellow notebook, and the ballpoint
No, it's the
pen.
Alex Jones. I have 100 sheets in front of me.
Oh, yes, that's right. That's
and
right.
I'm sorting them, but I know what each one says. I just got to find the right sheet.
Can we get a shot up above? Shot up above, please. I need that shot up above. I feel like in that Kanye interview, he asked for that shot like 10 times. Okay, here's something fun. The FTX founder, well, I don't want to say his name because I don't want this video to get...
SBF, just call him by his acronym.
SBF.
Which, it's crazy he's earned an acronym. I feel like you got to do something. Well, I mean, AOC has one, so maybe it is just scummy people with acronyms, but he feels like he doesn't deserve SBF. That makes him sound a lot cooler than he is.
It does. And then you look at him and you're like, dude, did you see there was like the New York Post had him on the front cover and it was like Harry Plotter? That was their joke. But the picture of him was funny, though, because it's just like a regular picture of him. Mm-hmm. But I guess he fled to the Bahamas because he was like, where will they never suspect me to go?
Mr. Bankman.
Somewhere where I can get sunburned. And so we went there. And I don't know what else is going on. I just wanted to make that joke.
He got arrested.
He did get arrested there.
Did you say that already?
No, I don't know.
Oh,
he got
were you
arrested
showing
there.
me something?
No. I just had my laptop.
Yeah, he got arrested, but I have not been following it either. I feel like he's just going to get off sexually.
Yeah.
No, but he's going to get off and probably, I don't know. Is he going to prison for life? Okay. This is the type of prepared that we were talking about, folks.
They're still like figuring that out.
Did his girlfriend get arrested?
No, I think he actually had to break up with her, so now she's she's on the market.
I just think we shouldn't see.
And she's haunted.
She's hot. Psych. No, I heard. Did you hear this thing about him? He just did meth. He was doing meth down there. He was having like meth. Yeah, he was having like meth fueled orgies in the Bahamas. So he was having a good time.
I've heard some things, and I don't know how to like look this stuff up because if you try to Google like shadow banking Caribbean islands, you surprisingly don't get a lot of results. Mm-hmm. But that's like where all the shadow banking is. And I mean, I guess it makes sense because like that's where Epstein's Island was, right? It was like in the Bahamas, or not Bahamas, the
definitely
like Caribbean
an
islands.
island,
yeah, in that area. And then that one crypto guy that we talked about last week, like he was like found dead somewhere in the Caribbean.
Was he?
Yeah.
Okay, I thought it was California.
No, one of them, it was there. And then I think so. And then so then you have him now. He's in the Bahamas.
Mr. Bankman.
Mr. Bankman-Fried.
Not so freed anymore.
Yeah, Mr. Bankman jailed. So
that's not a common Jewish last name.
I guess we'll keep posting on any findings about this these shadow bankers. Yeah, we the shadow bankers.
It is hilarious, all the celebrities that are just wrapped up in this. And I guess I was listening to, and I mean, I'm sorry, I don't mean to make reference to Dave Portnoy all the time, but here we are. Dave was saying something about like FTX contacted Barstool, and like he was able just to get through to Dave. So that's like how involved he was with like all the advertising. So all of the like ignorance he's like been playing up, like, oh, I didn't know, like I just delegated things to people and they were the ones fucking stuff up and it slipped away from us. By the way, he was like doing Twitter Spaces when he was like in the Bahamas, like wanted for arrest.
You can't find me.
Where am I, Twitter? Elon Musk.
Elmo Musk.
But yeah, I guess he like talked to Dave and Dave didn't like him. So I don't know if they. But that would have been hilarious if Dave just got wrapped up and got arrested or something.
I learned all of this from Dave Portnoy. I need to know what he sounds like. Sam Bankman-Fried.
Oh, he sounds gay.
Yeah, well, I started FTX and I.
Yeah, he sounds like this. He sounds like this. It's just my voice. I am Sam Bankman-Fried.
Hey guys,
how much of the show?
Sam Bankman-Fried is a 30-year-old.
Dude, that was his name.
hey guys, it's Sam.
That's
here.
him.
Sam Bankman-Fried is.
Hey guys, Sam here. I'm Sam.
What a
Hyde.
dork.
He wore a T-shirt and.
He wore a T-shirt. Oh, I love that. That's the beautiful story. Check it out. Check out all these tech wizards who wear T-shirts and hoodies to the office.
Are his parents famous?
I don't know.
Joseph Bankman.
I mean,
Joseph A. Bankman? No. It's a suit place,
Joseph
people.
V. Bankman.
Yeah, okay. Oh, he's a lawyer for tax law. His dad is.
Okay.
So he can help him out of this.
Yeah.
And his mom, Barbara Fried, is dead. No, she also law. So he's going to have a good legal team probably. God, he's such a loser.
We are hoping for his downfall just because it's just too funny.
I do feel bad for people, but I still am like, crypto's stupid, you know?
Yeah.
Like, you should have always expected that something like this could happen where it could just get pulled out from under you and you lose a shit ton of money.
Yeah.
Like, I felt that way when I put barely any money into it.
I had something here. It says, report TikTok boosts posts about eating disorders and suicide. I don't know why I saved that article, but I know that Congress, I guess they passed a bill that was like restricting the use of TikTok in like on government official phones. Like it's banned now on government official phones. Like we can still use it. But what I don't understand about the whole TikTok thing is like, why don't...
Which, by the way, that's bullshit in and of itself, because it's like if the government just means the government knows, our government, that China can get a hold of data. Because why else would you need to ban it? So public people don't do something stupid on it. It's like, no, it's because they know that China can get our data. I don't know.
And also, I don't understand why they don't just like make a new app or like have someone from Silicon Valley like make a TikTok clone, add some like feature that will like sway the population, like get in bed with Apple to like push it on the App Store, get like 15 celebrities to download the new app and like start using it. Like, why is that so hard to do? That's the other thing. It's like, how much of it is like, I guess like I don't know if it's like manufactured, but I don't know. There's always been like push for legislation against TikTok for like the last year and a half, I feel like. Because I remember there was like the like destroy your school bathroom challenge or like the go punch your teacher in the face challenge. And I don't know.
Damn, those are crazy that kids are so stupid. I mean, there were dumber ones than that. Mm-hmm. I'm trying to find this video of this guy jerking off at a gas station. I don't know. I doubt you've seen it. I would hope you haven't seen it.
Oh, no, I made it. I recorded it and I got grounded from my phone.
I've got to be getting very, very close. He doesn't like realize someone's at the window.
Oh. Dude, I thought it was recording in the mirror. I thought it was like a mirror selfie.
No. Somebody is like recording him, I think, from the...
I called you, man. I got you. I'm recording you. Man, the video say different. You want me to play it back for you?
I wasn't jerking off. I was just in my pants.
You were jerking off, man.
No, I wasn't.
Anyway, just a robbery.
Oh, God, dude, that's so awesome. I wasn't jerking off.
I know, dude.
A real Sam Bankman-Fried. Probably not working on it there. So there's that video. Damn.
This other article I saved, I'm not going to click on it, but it says Mark Hamill talks fundraising for Ukraine, love of politics.
Why is he such a libtard fuck?
I don't know, but somewhere in this article it said, let me find it. Oh my gosh, this is fucking hilarious. So who says this? Okay, it says, this is from Zelensky. For the Ukrainians, this means a lot. As in Star Wars, good will triumph over evil, and light will overcome. I don't know if he talks like that. Overcome darkness. With you on the team, there's no other way around it.
Ugh.
Dude, I can't think of like a better way to get me to like hate Ukraine like more than like this fucking article right here. And I hope a lot of people feel the same way.
If Mark Hamill backs anything, I will hate it.
Yeah.
He's like such a fucking loser.
Yeah, he truly is.
And who else is like that? Oh, do you remember when like the Princess Bride did a DNC fundraiser?
Yes.
They like reenacted it
Over Zoom.
I had a boss when I worked at that library that my boss like came out and she goes, oh, and they put together a wonderful fucking thing of the Princess Bride and it was for the DNC, and I was like, ugh.
Dude, that's so gay.
Yeah, Mandy Patinkin, more like Mandy stinking it up.
Seriously.
Dude,
I like kind of completely forgot about that Zoom era where it was like, I mean, I never participated in any of it because I thought it was the gayest thing in the world, but it's like comedy night over Zoom. Yeah, we decided to, our comedy special is going to be on Zoom. I try to use Zoom as like little as possible. But I would try to watch, I try to find like fails online or like people just like, I don't know, they invite some rando into their class.
Who was jerking off and got kicked off of like MSNBC or wherever?
Oh, geez. I don't know. I feel like I vaguely actually remember what you're talking about.
Oh, it was Jeffrey Toobin. Yeah. Hold on. I don't. Oh, CNN. Anyway, yeah, he was there jerking off.
Yeah. This is now the Jerk Off podcast. This is like, who else is jerking? Do you know
Everything I
someone who was jerking
prepared
off?
is related to jerking off. I don't have a video of him jerking off, but whatever.
That's what he looks like.
Do you listen to Stavvy Baby?
I listened to a little bit.
On Rogan.
A little bit of it. Yeah, it was very strange. I mean, he's making Rogan laugh, which is good. And I feel like we were wondering how long it was going to be because it truly was only a matter of time until someone from Cumtown. You look at me while I'm talking to you, sir. No, I'm just kidding.
Fuck you, dude. I'm listening.
But I feel like it was
Go.
I feel like it was only a matter of time until one of them, you know, were a guest on Joe Rogan's podcast. I wish it were like Nick or even Adam. It would be funny if it was Adam, but
I feel like Stav was the best one for Rogan, though.
Why is that?
I just feel like Rogan's more up his alley. I feel like you would think Nick and Adam are too weird or something. Like Nick is just too autistic. I don't know.
Yeah, I kind of.
It'd be like too random or like jumping around. Like Joe is joking is very. Even though he's like a weirdo, like whatever he talks about, all the weird stuff that he does, he's still like a very like visual sensory person. I feel like he would be. I feel like him and Stav were able to talk about sex and food and animals, crocodiles eating deer and everything. I feel like Stav was better for it. But yeah, I was surprised that it was 3 hours because Stav, he was like the one notorious on Cumtown for just ending the episode at like an hour.
Yeah.
So I thought all in all it was pretty good. I thought it went better than I expected for Stav, at least.
Yeah, I didn't listen to a whole lot of it. I think I maybe got like 30 minutes in, but I mean, they're just talking about like sex and it's like some type of porn of like muscle building girls for porn or something. And I guess I get what you're saying because I could see Nick like making references to things like, oh, you don't know what this is. And then like after the first 5 times, Nick explains whatever he's referencing. Joe just kind of like tuning out,
I mean, also, it's just with Stav, I love that he will start talking about just working out with anybody, even Joe, who's like a workout freak or whatever. I mean, he's probably like on steroids, but we still want to go on, Joe, so don't kick, don't. But, and I'm trying to think what else. There's something really funny toward the end with stuff. I don't know. Okay, we can move on.
I kind of showed it in my open, but there is that new clip of Kanye, that whole soundbite of him saying that he's not bipolar, but he's autistic like Rain Man, and that's his superpower. That is like the best thing he could have ever said. Like to anybody who was like, I was on the fence about Kanye when he was on the Drink Champs podcast. When he was on InfoWars, though, I just had to hop off the Kanye bus. But like, hopefully this brings everyone back because that was incredible. And I love the mask that he's wearing, because like the zippers are gone, and it just like it seriously looks exactly like if you were a kid and you had a Spider-Man Halloween costume, and it's like the eye holes never like they like never match up, and then he has the jacket over it too. It's like because those costumes are so thin, your parents always like would make you wear like a coat too. Like that's all I was thinking about, just like the black Spider-Man. In Spider-Man 3, when he has the symbiote suit, it just like makes him black. Like, Peter, hey, yo, what's up? Yeah.
Yeah, Black Venom should have been a character.
Man, Topher Grace, Black Topher Grace. Oh, you know that 90s show or 2000s show, 90s, they had a trailer drop for it. Did you ever see it?
No, I just saw that promotional photo where all the kids are brown.
I know. Yeah, what happened there? Oh, I guess it's Fez's kid.
Yeah, they all fucked. Fez fucked everyone.
Yeah.
He has a kid with Jackie and Donna and Mrs. Foreman.
They make a lab baby because he also fucked Kelso.
I guess maybe we haven't talked about this then, but Red Foreman, I just hate that he's going to be a ruined character who's like accepting and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. Like if I was writing that show, I would make the tone of the show whatever, accepting toward, because there's a gay kid on the show, maybe trans or something, and all that shit. I'd make it normal, but I would still not ruin the joke of Red like hating the gay kid or the brown kid that's like, what are you doing over here, little? Mm-hmm.
Well, man lady over here is taking my beer, whatever he would say.
But it's like that stupid shit. It's like if you redid the fucking Archie Bunker today, they would make him like come around to things when like the joke was that he was like so ignorant it was funny because he made such an ass of himself. Or if you watch it like me, you just think everything he says is true. But so he's just so ignorant. So I've been told. I don't know, I agree with everything he says. That's just do you have anything else to say? Did you watch the trailer?
I did, yeah, but it was like 2 weeks ago.
Does it look promising? I've said it before off pod, but I feel like as long as it like looks good, that's all I'll care about, because I'm not actually probably going to watch it. But if like they make it look 90s the way they made it look 70s, that'd be kind of cool. But the promo photo I saw looks kind of like looks like they didn't change the set. Like it looks like everything in there was the exact same, so they didn't like modernize it.
There you go, right there. Red's conforming, doing his... Actually, yeah, okay, sorry. So the first shot is like the garage opening up, whatever. Then it cuts to Kitty dancing in the kitchen, and then Red scoots in dancing with her. I feel like in that 70s show, he would have been like, what the hell are you doing? Exactly. But now he's like, oh, I'm dancing.
I do like this. They're trying to go for this like punk 90s aesthetic, though. And yeah. Oh, spray paint. So cool. What the hell is a footloose?
Yeah, my foot will only. I'll try to get my foot loose.
It was good to see him angry though.
Yeah, trying to get my foot loose when it's in your ass. Oh, Red, that's sexual harassment.
January 19th.
Oh yeah, that's the gay kid. The gay kid's literally in the closet. Where does the Asian kid come from? That's my question.
I mean,
this kid's just like Chinese.
I think he's just a friend.
Yeah, I guess so.
He's not like a kid from one of the original.
Yeah, okay.
I guess
it's
that
her
makes
friends.
Sense. It's Eric. The girl is
Erica.
Obviously...
I don't know what her...
No, I think it's something like Leia or something. It's got to have a Star Wars thing to it.
So they kind of try to keep him a little angry at the end.
Okay, I will say that I'm satisfied with the way they presented him. But there will be some moment in the season finale where he's like... Why do you gotta? The start of the episode will be like, "Why do you gotta screw other guys?"
Yeah,
and then
dating outside your race, but staying within your own gender. And then he learns at the end it's actually not so bad. Who's a prominent black actor? They come in and he kisses Red on the lips, and he understands it's not so bad.
Maybe this gay stuff isn't so bad. Bye, kitty.
Well, Mr. Foreman. That's everyone has that. What's his fucking name? Morgan Freeman? Free Morgan?
Is Bob Pinciotti going to be back on there? The best character from the original show.
Oh, yeah. He wasn't in the trailer, but I feel like he is. The only one who I know for sure will not be is the Scientologist Danny Masterson, because he's in court. And I think
is he even in court?
I think so, yeah. He was under
court for like 4 years.
I think so. But he was under the impression that Scientology would like bail him out. He's like, hey, I signed up for this club, and like I was told that I could rape women and get away with it, but I guess not. So that's right. No one's above the law. You know, when they interview the jury, that's what they're saying.
That is crazy. They couldn't bail him out of that because you got to imagine that there's Scientologists doing that stuff all the time.
I don't know. Maybe like a judge was sick that was a Scientologist that day. Then like someone filled in. They did their job the right way. Then they're like, I guess we just have to go through with this.
Damn, that is crazy. That would be. I probably won't even mention him on the show. You know,
who?
Danny Masterson's character.
Well, they won't. Okay,
like they won't address it in the show.
Yeah.
Not that they have to anyway, but
maybe they'll say something like.
But I think there will be cameos from everybody else.
Mm-hmm. One of the kids will be like, "You want to go piss on Hyde's grave?"
That'll be a cool way to get back at him.
Yeah.
Some writer.
Want to go rape his dead corpse?
We should have Hyde actually rape someone in the show. That way it makes sense why he's not here. Well, yeah. I mean, I'm excited to see more Red. Now I might watch it just to see Red. But if he turns, I'm off of the show. You seen that guy jerking off at a gas station? Oh, wait, no, I read that already.
Seen the guy jerking off at a Target?
World Cup. You've been following that, I'm sure.
Yeah, so much.
And so you're excited for the finals between who was it?
I mean, it's so obvious, like it doesn't even need to be said.
But you think that it's obvious who's going to win, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Here we go. 3, 2, 1. France.
Argentina. They're actually in the finals. Did you know that?
That was a guess, actually.
Okay, they are in the finals.
Yes.
I think. Yes, they beat Morocco. Argentina beat Croatia. I'm rooting for Argentina. So we'll have a little fun bet. $100. I don't even know who the favorite is. Argentina, France. Is Lionel Messi finally going to win a World Cup? Who gives a shit? I don't. Right. Soccer sucks. I like suckers. Sucker if you watch it. I was thinking about this. Fuck, dude. What was the other thing from the Rogan podcast? The old Joe Rogan experience with Stav. I mean, at one point they were just going through the list of ADHD and diagnosing themselves with it. So it would be funny if we like went through the schizophrenia diagnostics. So do you want me to pull that up?
Yes.
Okay. We'll just see if I'm a schizophrenic. And it was very funny because Joe just diagnosed himself. But Stav like wouldn't get off of Joe's dick. No, I'm just going to come on. Okay, disorganized thinking and speech. This is so me. Do any of you ever understand what I'm saying on this podcast? If you've listened to more than one episode, the answer is probably no. Hallucinations. Well, you had a vision this morning, and you made that fucking thing.
Yeah.
Which was funny.
1 for 1.
Delusions. No. That was 2 for 2 for me. Delusions, because I have disorganized thinking. And extremely disorganized or abnormal motor behavior. Now, if you can't see, I'm flailing right now. Okay. I was trying.
That's okay. I mean, is that all? Or?
Yeah, I mean, by the way, when's this fucking football game start? I clowned your ass in Connect 4 the other day.
You did, but we haven't finished chess.
Oh, dude, I didn't even see the notification. I said you'd beat me, just so you know.
Oh, I don't.
So...
I don't think either of us have taken a piece.
Did we talk about chess boxing last week? Or we just talked about the chess scandal? This is now a chess podcast. I think we forgot to talk everybody. This is now a chess podcast. There was a Twitch, because you know all these Twitch people are doing this shit now. Obviously, because Sam Hyde is sort of in that loop of people now, probably. Like, what is the thing Sam Hyde's been going to fight boxing? It's like still amateur boxing.
Yeah. It is like YouTubers.
But who are the other people? Okay, so it's like creators.
YouTubers and Twitch streamers. Yeah.
So there was a chess boxing.
Really?
Yeah. Between, the girl I showed you or whatever, there's 2 girls who are on Lex's podcast that play chess. One of them did it, and they the whole thing was controversial because she had 4, like whatever the fuck they call it. See, I'm going to expose myself as an idiot. But whenever the person starts counting, the referee starts counting. I guess if you do that like 4 times, it becomes a technical knockout.
Oh, gotcha.
And they didn't call the fight, and then she ended up losing by decision. That was a big controversial thing. If you care about boxing, chess boxing. That's what I got on that. God damn, dude.
Well, did you hear about golf MMA, you know?
Oh, that sounds fun.
All the MMAers.
What would be 2 sports that you could just mix together? Or like one would have to be more of the mental side, one would be more of a physical that you could combine.
If we started with golf, we would probably maybe take it to I feel like football wouldn't I don't know. That
No,
wouldn't
those are
be
two
as cool.
sports, though. You got to do one that's more of a mental
Yeah.
challenge.
I see.
Even though golf is kind of
So
mentally
Special
challenging.
Olympics and
Yes.
golf.
Okay, yeah. So you have to run the decathlon do the decathlon
Disabled.
against them, those folks. Damn, dude, we got to get rolling here. Dude, we're fighting. Hey, we've got all the energy in the world this week. I have nothing prepared. What, did you not prepare anything? That's so unlike you.
I know. I really didn't have a whole lot.
You didn't even-
I'll tell you why. I already told you why, but I'll tell the audience at home is that I finally pulled the plug and subscribed to the Patreon for Lemonparty, and so I've just been catching up.
What have they been talking about? I might.
You know what's actually
Listen.
what's kind of funny is early on they were talking about George Floyd a lot, and they were talking about like, okay, we need to not talk about George Floyd so much. And Ben's brother was like, it's incredible how Ben can take any scenario and relate it back to George Floyd. And then they were talking about the AI, the Playground app that we were talking about. So they're stealing our content.
No, but I
I'm
was
just
going to
kidding.
say is like they are probably like the most similar podcast to what we're going to do in
Yeah.
terms of like things that we're interested in. We're talking about like by no choice of ours.
Right,
Like,
right. No, seriously.
It's like everything that Ben thinks is funny, you probably think is funny because
Yeah.
you're sort of very similar people. In my eyes, I feel like you and Ben are very similar. You could have been Tim Dillon's twink for a few years, I guess is what I'm saying. But no, I feel like you're very similar. And I don't know the other guys on there, but I'm sure one of them is the non-brother probably is me. Because he seems a little bit more random.
He is,
And
yeah.
has the disorganized thinking of a schizophrenic person like myself, as I was recently diagnosed
Right.
earlier in the episode as having schizophrenia. Yeah, but I feel like, they're a similar pod, so I should listen. But I'm scared I'll steal, or like I'll just like think of the same topics as
Yeah.
them. But
It is funny though, so I'm like, I tried to hold back actually because the first 2 free episodes I listened to, I was like, maybe I shouldn't listen to this because like this is like way too similar to things that I just like think about. But then I was like, you know what? It's like when what's his name, Tom Petty. Someone threw him the Strokes CD, and they're like, they stole your song, and he was like, music will be music, but write the lawsuit. But music will be music. Just kidding, he didn't sue. I think
wait,
it's
what's
just
the
like
story
that.
behind that?
One of the Tom Petty songs, I think it was "It's All Right" or something. I don't. If you let me go it.
What's that? Is that the one that says all right now? Is that a different person altogether?
Maybe it's take It Easy, Baby, or something like that.
I feel like it's a Doobie Brothers song or something. I don't know. Dude, I'm just guessing.
It was American Girl.
And
So-
then the Strokes had a song with like the same.
Last night, yeah. After this, I'm just gonna buy the fucking audio recorder that like has the aux cord because. So that, right, and then
Wait, was that the? That sounds like a Stroke song.
Yeah, that was the Tom Petty song,
That just sounds like a Stroke song.
right? So then,
So
you've
they
got-
stole from the Strokes. No,
Yeah, yeah, exactly. But this is live, so it's a little.
dude, that's stupid as fuck. I mean, they probably proved it in a court of law or something. Oh, they
No,
didn't.
he
sue.
didn't. No, he didn't.
Okay. Well, that's just why it's like stupid. Like, I don't think music should have like any copyright unless
Yeah.
you're like selling the recording. But I feel like even if you did a recording of a recording, you should be able to make money off it.
Yeah.
So I'm clearly not like a copyright guy or anything, unless you're stealing this podcast to
Right.
make money. If you find a way to make this podcast profitable, let us know.
Yeah.
Don't steal it from us. We'll let you in on the cut if you
Yeah.
can figure out how to make this profitable. But don't
You'll go
steal.
from 100% of your own cut to 20% of our cut.
They will use they'll like bring musicologists. I don't know. I'm not sure that that's a real thing. And like whatever into court to make sure that I don't know what I'm trying to say.
to verify if something was stolen.
Yeah, like they can go through and be like, oh, this harmony or melody probably more so is the exact same. And like they'll do like advanced technological scans. I just don't know what the word is, right? But
Yeah.
they will scan the music in to hear for similarities, even in like the progression of the song.
Uh-huh.
So there's like ways a song could move, so to speak, where if another person copies that, because there's a very famous one, a good power pop artist that I love. I actually do like this person, Seth Swirsky, sued Mariah Carey, who's like a mega star. Like Mariah Carey's like one of the most sold artists of all time. She's like top 5. Mm-hmm. It's like crazy, but he like sued her for stealing a melody, and it ended up getting like going through court. And it like when you just hear the songs themselves, I mean, maybe to a trained ear you could tell, but it's like it's different instruments, different sound, different tempo, whatever. But it's crazy they can go into court with the technology to like prove or not prove it.
Yeah, that is crazy. I don't.
It also helped if I
like
knew what I was talking about, like the technology they use, but
it's they just give the guy headphones and they're like, all right, here's we're not going to tell you which song is which, and he's like, I don't understand how that's relevant to me figuring that part out. And then like song A, song B,
and it is Mariah's season, so that was good timing.
It is.
Did you see that tweet from her?
Mm-mm.
Oh, she tweeted because everybody plays the fucking song a million times during Christmas. She's like, it's officially Mariah season. It's like, you fucking fat bitch. You got big ass hands. Fucking. I was gonna say something, but I don't know. I don't want to sound racist. But she's got kind of bigger monkey hands. All right, I never know what's gonna be cut or not cut out of this thing. If that isn't cut, just know it wasn't from a racist place in my heart. It was from a place of love.
I'm going to be honest. I feel like I'm about to piss myself, so I need to piss.
Okay, you're going to be so surprised when you see how not dirty the toilet is. It's still gross, but when you see it, you'll be amazed. I'm going to fill some air here, and Steve here is going to decide. It's funny. Steve goes and takes a piss in my bathroom, and he walks in there, and he sees how disgusting it is. He doesn't care. He doesn't seem to care. You're going to cut all this because this is stupid. Jesus Christ, 36 minutes, probably 15 cut minutes. We're not going hard enough. Hard in the motherfucking paint. I'm officially doing this podcast alone now. A duck walked up to a lemonade stand and he said to the man running the stand, hey, bum, 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 want to get raped? Like my duck song parody? Steve's back. To the audience, that will be like 1 second. To me, it was like a lifetime that you were gone. Glad you're back. How was your pee? Were you surprised? The bathroom's a little bit cleaner.
It is.
It's like 3% cleaner, but that makes it look like a million times cleaner. Do we want to do our in memoriam, the Steven yearly in memoriam? Everybody that's died. Which really, it's just people that have died in the last week or so.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So our good friend Angelo Badalamenti.
Yeah.
Composer of the Twin Peaks and other David Lynch films. And
have you seen that clip of, I think it was him, he was talking about like writing Laura's theme.
Uh-huh. That's a great clip.
It is.
Except it's very funny when music people that make music are like, I just did this and this. And it's like, yeah, that isn't, I wouldn't have came to that point.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Well, I want it to be dark, so this. I'm pantomiming playing a keyboard. Not giving. Okay. So, yeah, he's dead. That's sad. Rest in peace, Angelo.
Rest in peace.
Mike the Arm from Twin Peaks died in the last week.
That's right. You did tell me that.
And speaking of dead Mikes, Mike Leach, legendary football coach that you now know about with many,
of course,
with many iconic post-game press conferences talking about everything but football. Mm-hmm. He's dead. So R.I.P.
Yeah.
That was our Steven in memoriam.
Rest in peace. And of course, always rest in peace to George Floyd.
Justice for Trayvon. Oh, shit. Ball starting.
Whoa.
But I'm not going to get distracted. I'm not even going to look at the TV.
What? Okay, so we've got these golf carts. Okay, yeah, we can't. I literally can get distracted. Yeah.
But what the fuck is this that the game is just now starting on this illegal stream that I have? We're 4 minutes left in the first quarter. So if anybody's wondering, I bet on the 49ers tonight. I have the 49ers to win, but they have to win by 6 points as an alternate line. So $100 bet. And this is what we love seeing because they just scored a fucking touchdown. If they win by 6 points, I will make $135 on a $100 bet. Plus 135. Okay. That's all I'm going to say about it. They're up by 7. This is a good start.
What do you know? This is something I was watching. Do you know anything about like the ADL, like the guy, the CEO? What's his nuts? Johnathan Greenblatt. I saw an interview. He was on a Breakfast Champs. It's a black radio show, and they've had Martin Shkreli on before, and then some other people that I've watched. But there was some clip, like a soundbite of him saying that like, Ye, like we needed, like his bank account like needed to be frozen, so like an example could be made of him for like the things that he was saying, or like said something really like freaky like that.
What the fuck?
And then Ben Shapiro, I think this was also news like last week, but he was like speculating that like Kanye is gonna like kill himself. So
dude, I hate this shit because it's like, dude, I don't care if I really don't care, especially like if you are Jewish or whatever and you just like don't like Kanye because of this, like fine. But it's so retarded that Ben goes on his show and he's like, what we're just seeing right now is a mental breakdown. We're seeing people, we're seeing Kanye go out and talk, blah, blah. It's like, dude, why are you trying to make a fucking diagnosis? Like, he knows that like a trained psychologist wouldn't even do that.
Yeah.
You know, like it's
like,
illegal.
Who does he think he is? He thinks his wife's a doctor, right, Ben? Oh.
So, I don't know. Ben should shut the fuck up. That's fucking retarded.
Yeah.
Ben probably has some fucking intel from Israel that the Mossad's going to take out Kanye.
Yeah. And then, well, the interview, I watched like half of it and it was like, I think like 2 hours long. But this guy, he's like, it's so funny because he just is like so clearly talking down to like the black people. And so like, I think what did he say? He was like
Greenblatt guy?
Greenblatt. Yeah. Johnathan Greenblatt. So one of them was like, yo, with my boy, Kyrie, is that his name, right?
Yeah.
Kyrie, that's what he did in the interview too. He quit his black voice, no, I'm just kidding. But he's like, why come Amazon ain't in trouble for having the documentary? And then he goes, wow, that is an incredible point that you have just brought up. Let's talk about that. It's like, wow.
Juice plains to him?
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, that guy's like insufferable. He was part of like, he works for the Obama administration.
He looks familiar. No, I'm joking. He looks like all of them. So he was on the Breakfast Club though. Why do they have that? I do love that they give like token black people, or not token. Sorry, use that wrong. Honorary black people out, right? They let Shkreli be honorary black, which that makes sense, right? Like if I was a black guy giving out in passes, well, Shkreli's like one of the guys.
Yeah. Well, they were kind of confrontational with it. Have you seen it? Do you know?
No.
Okay, well, I think the reason they were having him on because they were like, "Why did you buy the Wu-Tang Clan like original whatever pressing? Like you ain't hood." And then he's like, "Well, I'll have you know that both my parents were janitors and we grew up very, very poor, and so I also happen to like Wu-Tang Clan." And I think they like quiz him on it, and he's like gets all the answers right. And I
mean, that's like not even fair. That's like getting an autistic person. I mean, he's just of course
exactly.
He's gonna know about him.
Right.
Also, I love that too. It's like black people, like if you don't know everything about this other about this black rap group, then you can't like them because you're white.
I used to actually be like that though in like middle school. We
with
whenever me and my friend, we were obsessed with the Red Hot Chili Peppers, and we had a third friend who also liked them, but we would just like quiz him all the time. We're like, "What's your favorite song?"
Gatekeeping.
I know. What's your favorite song? Oh, it's that one. What album is that on? What track is that on? I was like, dude, it was bad.
Visually out of stuff. So okay.
We didn't even talk about Trump's NFTs though. He made his big announcement. He dropped some NFTs. I'm still like not convinced that it was real. Like Trump looked like he was like deep faked in this like promo. And I guess that's his newest thing that he's doing. Honestly, I feel like, well, I think that's stupid. It's retarded. But it's early enough in like the campaign to where like he can get away with doing something stupid like this. So some people I feel like are getting like overly offended. Like his job is to reconstruct the country and this is what he's doing. It's like there are a lot of Trump supporters who are literally retarded. So like why not scoop up the extra funds? Someone at work today, they were like, you know what I think? I think he's running out of money.
Oh my God.
Looks into his piggy bank. Like
it's like, dude, most of his money's not even real physical fucking money. It's all like liquid. But I don't know how he's doing financially because he did get sued, right?
I think so, yeah.
And did they lose
in
that?
like New York?
Yeah, didn't they lose?
I think he did. Yeah, I think they
lawsuit
lost
recently.
Yeah. But what was it? I had something else to say about it. Oh, I feel like that was the worst time though to like. Well, okay, not bad for the campaign trail, but bad in terms of like NFTs / crypto.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, so what's the story from FTX? At any given point, any of these apps you download, you could lose all of your money. Oh, but go buy these NFTs. It's like, what the and you also pay $99 for one. So it's not even in like Ethereum or in any crypto. It's like I think you use US dollars to pay for it.
Well, if they're $99, they're not valuable, right? Isn't the whole point that they're rare?
Well, there is only one of each one. They're all unique, but
and the resale. How does the resale work? You make a percent of it, so Trump will always make money off of it.
Yes,
in theory?
yes, I think so.
Damn.
In Ethereum.
Yeah.
So
yeah, I mean, it's sort of like they're kind of dumb.
Yeah.
The superhero theme. Is that all they are?
I think so, yeah. No, like Trumps with Pepe or anything like that.
That would be great.
Yeah. So, I don't know. You look at, I take a look at the candidates this week. We've got NFT. Only low IQ Trump supporters will purchase them.
Yeah.
And then you have Ye, who's like, my superpower is I'm autistic like the Rain Man. So it's like...
It's honestly perfect timing, though, for Trump to get in NFTs, because this is like right about the time that all the boomers, which are basically, I mean, they're not even boomers anymore. They're just Gen X people that act like boomers.
Yeah.
Or that... Like they're finally getting around to it. Like 10 years into NFTs, and now they're going to be like, "Oh, did you see the NFTs Trump selling?"
Yeah.
So it is just for fucking idiots.
They're not even aware of like FTX at all. Like it's not on the App Store, so they're like they don't even know anything about that.
I mean, these are people that probably get the emails from Trump that seem highly personalized, but obviously are not, because he's sending them to millions of people.
I need your help.
Yeah, Steve, I need your help. Our country is going
so
to
great
shit.
Country. I need you to send me $500 right now. Gosh. World Peace 2. Did you see that video? That it's Sam going over some of the skits?
Maybe.
Some of the ideas. It's here.
Oh, no.
So let me see when he pulls up the list. I'll read them so we don't... He said he wants to get Nick Mullen to help with some of the skits.
That is very cool. Definitely no Charles, though, right?
Yeah, no, I don't think Charles is... Charles is like...
I know, I saw somebody comment on that post that I sent you from whoever makes those graphics, you know. I sent you that fucking photo yesterday.
Oh, yeah.
Of World Peace 2?
Yes.
Whoever makes those has made graphics for MDE before. But anyway, one of the top one of the only comments was like, can't wait to see the boys get back together. It's like, Charles isn't coming back. But it will still be very good. I think Nick Mullen, for sure, now that he's met Sam and everything. And in fact, you almost got to wonder, why did Nick Mullen go and hang out with Sam Hyde that day, but just sit off camera for a podcast?
I think he wanted to be cool, like above the podcast, you know? I don't know. Because he seems like I don't want to be doing a podcast.
I don't know.
It was Matt and Shane's, right?
No, it was Sam and Nick Rochefort.
Right.
And...
Shane was there though,
and Shane was on, but Nick was off camera. So I'm just saying, maybe they're all getting together writing.
Yeah.
Know?
Oh, okay. Like that initial meeting.
Product now,
yeah. I think he also did
Shane
say
does all the skit stuff, and
he's helping on this.
And he's done with, I think, his other show, or at least it's not on Comedy Central anymore. Maybe they're just releasing it now. I don't know. Do you know anything about that?
No, I did know that Shane, he got a text from Kanye West though, asking if he could like come on his podcast, and Shane declined. So
what?
I mean, what a pussy.
That is gay.
I know.
Why would you not?
Seriously.
Like, dude, I would rather get all of the blowback. Or, I mean, I don't know if that's why he did it. Maybe he actually has a good reason. But if it's for, like, the blowback and stuff, it's like, all press is good press. Steven, believe it. That's why we're in your comment section saying, why Steven fucking hate you. And then we're going to get PewDiePie.
Yes.
Well, I actually don't hate PewDiePie, but Mr. Beast. No.
Oh, shit.
Who's the guy that we fucking make fun of all the time? The music guy.
Oh, Anthony Fantano.
It's crazy to me how I will never remember that guy's name. And he's like is he one of the biggest YouTubers, or at least like music-wise?
Yeah.
Reviews. I'm just commenting on the TV. Oh, I remember now. The long-awaited thing I couldn't remember from the Joe Rogan Experience. Yeah. Fuck, dude, what if I forgot it again? No. Stav was talking about movies. He's like, when I was in college, that's when I started becoming like a film snob. But the whole joke on Cumtown is that he hasn't seen any fucking movies.
He's like, yeah, dude, I saw it all. I can't
remember what
Big
movie
Adventure,
he said he didn't like.
The Dark Knight.
What was it he said he didn't like? Because they were talking about Star Wars something. What does it matter? God damn, this episode was not as good, but the energy was there.
Yeah.
Well,
I think... Can I read these skits, though? I've got these World Peace 2 skits.
Go right ahead.
So we've got the real estate walkthroughs. So I think in that video... Sam was saying Nick would actually go to some of those like Zillow listings that they, look at and make fun of. Taco shop lesbian wars, Xanax stock car racing, horny Jeopardy, home improvement opioids / West Wardick gardening, SWAT cop babysitter, Bilderberg slam poetry. Let me scroll down a little bit. Pitbull physics. Illuminati operation, normalized pedophilia, operation, heaven RPG stats, something that we've talked about, like, when you die, like if you can get all your like analytics and stuff. Let's see. The first AI and then the second AI. That'll be awesome.
Yeah. They have not set a date yet, just soon. Correct?
Yeah, I think so.
By the way, can I do this now? Can I put on a MetaQuest and pretend like I'm playing football?
Seriously.
Because I don't think that game exists. Pro era?
But I think we're actually, speaking of pro era, I think we are entering like this golden age of content again. Because I remember from like 2015 to like 2017, there was like all this great stuff coming out, especially like with Sam and stuff. But then like World Peace getting canceled, which sucks. You know, why do you have to cancel World Peace? We entered this like dry era of just like shitty content. And now I feel like it's like on the come up again because you've got, you know, the Kanye West stuff. Elon Musk is at least like allowing, according to the New York Times, N-word farms to blossom on Twitter.
What the fuck? What does that mean?
Just like you can tweet the N-word, I guess, is what
because
they're...
it's freedom of speech.
Right.
Who the fuck cares if I say it?
Seriously.
I
don't know, just like good podcasts in general. Obviously like Lemonparty. I don't know if I'm truly like on the fence about Matt and Shane. I still think about that Mark Norman clip that you sent me that of
you're dating a black.
Yeah.
You're married to a black.
I actually, there's probably like two. I wish I just took a screenshot of the messages I was going to send you. I had like two drafts where I have a screenshot of like Matt's profile pic with his wife and kid.
Yeah.
And then I think something else and like some text of like, I cannot believe this exists or something like that. I was going to send you, but
I don't care about offending them. Actually, Matt seems like a nice guy.
Yeah.
And nobody really cares that he has a black wife. But it was weird to see Shane get uncomfortable. Mm-hmm. But I don't know if that's just the way that video was cut. Because I don't know if they were just, I don't know. Mark Norman, like, he's the most harmless person ever. Mm-hmm. He just comedy. That's his thing.
You have a black? Well, you know, I'd never date one, but you know, I've had sex with one before. I watch a lot of his clips, just like from different podcasts. Yeah, he's pretty funny. Funny guy. You needed to come to Steven to figure out that Mark Norman was funny. You didn't have to watch a clip of him and laugh at him.
Well, you never come to this podcast to learn anything.
Yeah, how do people come to this podcast? I have that answer. Let's find out.
Oh, you mean like through a certain hashtag they type in?
Analytics.
Yeah, I'd love to hear the analytics. Let's hear it. Let's break it down. Have we moved up from 108 subscribers yet?
Dude.
We've been at 100.
We're at 109.
No shit. Are you fucking with me? Because this is what I do every day. I go, if we're not moved up one subscriber, at least I'm done with this fucking podcast. And every day we get one new subscriber. So I cannot wait in 10 years when we have 3,000 subscribers. Or almost 4,000 for that matter.
New viewers are coming from those shorts.
Oh, man. Let's see. I got a comment. How do you know that? Are you also like that? What the fuck does that mean? Oh, yeah. Okay, whatever. Dude, this is why I don't get in wars online. It's so pointless. People just commenting gay shit back at me.
Yeah.
I'm not going to give you any context of what I'm talking about, but... You offended! Follow me on Twitter. No, I'm going to change my username and then get verified, and then it will seem like Steven's official.
Ooh.
$8 a month.
You know what I think YouTube has done? They've changed. You know how like you can watch like vertical videos on YouTube now?
Yeah.
I think they've done that with thumbnails now too. So like I've been getting like vertical thumbnails that are like take up the whole screen when I'm like scrolling.
Oh, I hate that. I don't like that. So the new game plan, I think, is we have to have one giant topic to talk about, like Kanye last week.
Yeah.
And then all this other bullshit we sprinkled in, like, makes up for the rest of the time. Mm-hmm. I don't know what your thoughts are.
Yeah, we didn't
I
really
feel like we need a main topic every week.
That's a good idea. I definitely agree.
I mean, it doesn't have to take up, like, it can take up, like, 30% of the show. It doesn't have to even be majority or anything, but just one chunk topic.
One chunk topic.
That will be the name of the segment.
All right, is that it? Do we have anything else?
I don't have anything else. The energy was there this week, less to talk about.
Yeah.
But we love you guys. Please just fucking like and subscribe. Like, honestly, like, there's no way you've made it this far, but if you did, and I just assume, because it's like, who the fuck would sit through this for an hour besides your wife?
Seriously.
She's the only person that would care. By the way, shout out your wife.
Yeah. Shout out Stevette.
Shout out Stevette. She handmade us
2 mugs.
2 mugs.
Custom mugs with her bare hands. And they have the Steven logo on them. She hand painted them.
Yes.
So We know she's listening. Thank you. Get some of your friends to watch to listen to the show.
And shout out to my wife. We haven't met yet, but in about 10 years, you're going to go back and have to listen to all these. So shout out Stevenette.
Stevenette.
Thanks, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Love you.